Hello children, how are you all? I guess you are all safe at home. Do you remember what we have learned in the first session? Yes, we were listening what Sachin Tendulkar has to share with us about his early life, about his cricket training. He told us about that how his brother Ajit insisted him to meet Archrekar sir. His brother requested sir to give Sachin one more chance. Yes, Archrekar sir accepted that request. He watched one more time and agreed to let him join the camp. And that opportunity transferred Sachin Tendulkar's life. Shall we go for the lesson? Next paragraph. The camp involved a session every morning and evening at Shivaji Park. I would practice between 7:30 a.m. and 10:30 a.m. in the morning. Then I would come back in the afternoon and practice till late evening. The schedule was rigorous and I would be exhausted by the end of the day. So he started to talk about his camp. The camp had sessions every morning and evening at the Shivaji Park. And Sachin used to practice between 7:30 and 10:30 a.m. Then he practiced from the noon to evening. He had a rigorous day and was very tired and exhausted at the end. Traveling to Shivaji Park took 40 minutes from my house in Bandra, and I had to catch an early morning bus to make it on time. For the first few days, Ajit accompanied me to get me used to the routine. So, what Sachin is trying to tell us here is that he had to travel 40 minutes from his home to Shivaji Park. In the beginning, his brother used to travel with him. During the traveling time, his brother used to talk to him about the batting. During the bus journeys, he would talk to me about the nuisance of batting, and I always enjoyed these conversations a lot. In fact, the one thing that I have kept with me all my career is a note that Ajit gave me containing some thoughts about batting. It served as a very personal coaching manual. So his brother gave him a note that contained some thoughts about batting. Sachin treasured that notebook as his personal coaching manual. As a child, I had only one set of cricket clothes, and the routine was to wash them as soon as I returned from the morning session. While I had my lunch, the clothes would dry out in the sun, and I would wear them again in the afternoon. So what he is telling us here is about his training system. He had only one set of cricket clothes, so he had to wash them during the noon after he had lunch. Then he would wear them for the evening session. The pattern was repeated in the evening so that I could use the same set of clothes the following morning. The system worked well, apart from my pockets. There was never quite enough time for the pockets to dry out completely, and for the entire duration of the camp, I played with wet pockets. What happened to him? Can you guess? No. The same method he had to be repeated in the every evening also, because the next day he had to use for the morning session. But the pockets were never dried. By the middle of the summer camp, Sir had started taking an active interest in my batting, and at the end of 2 months, informed Ajit that I had potential to be a good cricketer if I practiced the year around. So, by the middle of that summer camp, his sir observed his batting capacity, and he took very active interest in coaching him. After 2 months, Sir informed his brother Ajit that Sachin had the capacity to be a good cricketer, but he had to practice all year round. What do you think, children? What would have happened then? Was it possible for Sachin, as he had to travel 40 minutes in the morning and in the evening? What do you think? After the school reopened, would he continue that? Let us see in the next session.